Right back here on the Voice of Nature, stay with the Nature Ambassador, our eminent Karen Udo. Creation's perfect peace as always. For nature complete system to be preserved, protected, and promoted in earnest, there are things we have to know and learn or experiment. And that thing, which I earlier said is mistake, is one of such aspects of nature that is very important. Its essence and benefits has to be preserved, protected, and promoted in-depthly. Had already defined mistake previously, but let's refresh our memories that mistake is an active life force of nature, very active, yet is not visible or touched. Mystique is the mysterious presence, aura, or energy surrounding every creation, place, season, events, and things in this natural world. Is mystique that expresses or announces the true nature, condition, or situation of things and forces surrounding them. So active and important, but do you know what? Not been given enough attention or concern to its importance and essence, and that is negligence. And that negligence has caused us and the planet lot of damages. Creations, take for instance, we have been hearing of the depletion of the ozone layer. What are the causes? Science has given us all sort of scientific terminologies, yet still come back saying the depletion is due to everyday scientific inventions such as air conditioners, aerosol cans, etc., that the CFCs actually is destroying the ozone layer. But I want to tell us this day that in each occurrences that is going on this planet Earth, nature is expressing or making announcement of something naturally through all of these occurrences, and all of such reasons could either be positive or negative, and most are man-made generated problems or causes to nature. Negligence to natural phenomena and laws, the solution or way out of all these problems, though they are physically generated by man, is none other than God and is spiritual. Howbeit creation, like some of us have heard from our forefathers, that in the olden days, whenever there is any unusual signal, signs, or happenings, they must carry out spiritual findings to really know the actual reason of such, irrespective of their understanding of God, then compared to where we are now in regards to knowing the true God. So we claim. But we could all can attest to the fact that the disposition worked for them and helped them in so many ways to correct many knowingly and unknowingly generated mistakes and errors just for progress. Now, what do? We sit down every day creating scientific analysis, hypocritical beliefs, and suspicious actions without much headways, because this earth wasn't created out of lies. The earth base is spiritual, truthful, and natural, solely from an eternal energy, entity, and creator, which is God of all and for all creation. So if anything must be understood and corrected when it comes to God and his creations, which is part of nature system, should first be tackled spiritually for sustainable results or progress or development. Though science is important aspect of daily living, but everything should be done here on earth with consideration and moderation. So in a nutshell, if ozone is depleting or things are going on wrongly, the findings of why and how to correct it should first be spiritual before any further physical moves be applied. Honor to our Creator and eternal Heavenly Father, we will witness great, miraculous, positive changes on this planet and even in our various individual and collective lives. Our aspirations and challenges will have a new turn. No one can sustainably correct, replace, or fix that which is natural, carnally, and scientifically. I had mentioned severally that nature is God. Are all these man-made scientific inventions totally good to man and this planet? Are all these scientific and genetically produced foods healthy for man's consumption? Nature must be preserved, and natural laws should be maintained and promoted. Could say, plant anything naturally, you must wait patiently for that thing to take its natural stages of growth, and to reap the benefit of anything naturally on this earth, the spiritual attributes must be involved. Patience for that thing, sincere love for that thing, long suffering for that thing, and prayers for that thing. Name them. Almost all of them will amount on spirituality or abstract qualities. So let's come to terms that all natural things, first of all, demand spiritual standard and attention to achieve and sustain growth or development. Also, have you ever seen a situation that Toyota company produces a car and the parts are sold by Mercedes company? It's an unreasonable fellow that will go to Mercedes company and ask for Toyota parts. God and everything created by God is spiritually based. This earth and all that are in and on it are spiritual based. So if anything isn't in the right position or isn't going on as should, God, the sole inventor or creator, should honestly and humbly be consulted for repairs or correction. Like I mentioned previously, since usually it's not always easy for any carnal mind to achieve transaction with God successfully, just like one may not easily travel to the headquarters or factory where Mercedes is manufactured, but could easily find dealers, I did advise for the search and research for God's agent or dealers known as divine vessel of diverse natural gifts and endowments. So the search and research has long begun. If you are or know of any of such, send in details through WhatsApp contact +234 906 000 4333. I'm signing out, returning shortly for what we have next. Please hit the notification bell to alarm our reunion.